Hi, in this video we're going to explain how to legalize or apostille an Italian marriage record extract. But first, please let me introduce you to MultiLex. We are a services agency based in Italy, and we help individuals and companies navigate the intricacies of the Italian bureaucracy. First, an introductory note. In this context, marriage record extract refers exclusively to the standard Italian marriage record extract or estratto di matrimonio or estratto per riassunto dell'atto di matrimonio. It is formally separate from the multilingual marriage record extract under the Vienna Convention of the 8th of September 1976, also known as Estratto di matrimonio plurilingue, since they are legally distinct documents and may vary in content. Furthermore, discussing the legalization the apostille of the multilingual marriage record extract requires additional elements and consideration not relevant in this context. So, what is an Italian marriage record extract? It is an official public document and it can be subject as such to legalization or apostille procedure. What is an apostille or what is a legalization? It is a signature authentication procedure that verifies that a document status as an official public document. They are both procedures that do not certify the factual contents of the document and they authenticate the signature as belonging to a public official acting in official capacity, for example, a civil registry officer. But are they always required? They are not, because there may be specific exemptions applicable to certain documents, including those currently under discussion, by virtue of international agreements or regulations applicable to both the issuing country and the receiving country. While the laws of some countries do not strictly mandate an apostille legalization, requirements vary. It is essential to verify each case, as the receiving entity may still exercise its discretion and request a formal authentication procedure. What are the differences between apostille legalization? The legalization is a more complex multi-step procedure that also involves consular authorities like embassies or consulates. The apostille is a streamlined legalization procedure that which usually involves only one entity. So in order to determine which procedure is required, we need to check the applicability of the Convention on the Apostille of 1961 to the type of document selected and to the country of destination. If the convention does not apply, then the document needs to be legalized. If the convention applies, then it needs to be apostilled. The prefecture or prefettura is the competent authority for Italian marriage record extracts. In any case, in case you need to legalize or apostille document, then the document needs to meet the following criteria. It needs to be in a paper format, it needs to have an ink-wet signature, and needs to be stamped. The signature of the public official needs to be registered with the register of the competent authority, so with the prefettura, and the issuing official's name needs to be in capital letters and complete. There might be additional requirements in order for the document to be legalized or apostilled. However, if the document is an extract of a digitally filed marriage record, currently it cannot be apostille legalized because it is issued with an electronic signature rather than a wet ink signature. As of today, 27th of July of 2026, we are still waiting for official clarification with regards to the requirements to apostille legalized digital documents. So what happens after the apostille? If the document needs to be translated, then we always suggest to translate it in the destination country in order to speed up the process. If the document requires legalization, then there may be potential additional requirements from consular authorities. You will need to pay consular fees, and you will probably need to translate the document before the legalization. Please note there are several exemptions from legalization and apostille. For example, the agreement between Italy and Switzerland of November 16 of 1966 and the EU regulation of 2016, number 1191, which is applicable to all EU member states. If you have questions or doubts, please contact us at info@multilex.it, and in case you need a quotation, you can send us also an email. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.